So let's read the question. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR are congruent under the correspondence. ABC corresponds to RQP. Write all the corresponding vertices, angles and sides. So basically in this question we are given that these two triangles are congruent. What is the corresponding statement? This over here. What this basically means is that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle RQP. Right? So we'll begin with the solution. So the first step is write down your congruence statement. What is the congruence statement? See, this is triangle ABC is congruent to triangle, copy in the exact same sequence, RQP. So this is another way of writing this congruence statement. So whenever given this corresponding statement, just write it like this. So always begin with a congruence statement. How do we write it? Copy exactly the same sequence. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle RQP. So the moment I get my congruent statement, I can easily get the corresponding vertices, angles and sides. But just to make things easier, let's draw a figure. So let's draw two triangles ABC and PQR. So let's say this over here is triangle ABC, which is the other triangle given to us, triangle PQR. So draw a triangle PQR. So drawing a figure just helps us in visualizing the problem. So basically these two triangles are congruent. How? Triangle ABC is congruent triangle RQP. So now we need the corresponding vertices, angles and sides. So let's begin. First of all, we'll begin with the corresponding vertices. So I'll give the heading corresponding vertices. So before we begin with this, what do we have to do? In the congruence statement, label 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now how do we get the corresponding vertices? Simple. 1 corresponds to 1, 2 corresponds to 2, 3 corresponds to 3. So what is the first letter over here? A. So this will correspond to first letter over here, that is R. So vertex A corresponds with vertex R. Next second letter over here, B, corresponds to second letter over here, that is Q. Next third letter over here, that is C, corresponds to third letter over here, that is P. So what does this mean? This means vertex A corresponds with vertex R, vertex P corresponds with vertex Q, vertex C corresponds with vertex P. That means if I cut out this triangle, should I place this triangle just like this? No. See, vertex P, what is vertex P? It corresponds with vertex C. So P corresponds with C. Then Q corresponds with B and R corresponds with A. So what this means is that if I cut out this triangle and I place it on this triangle, when will I get a perfect match? When R comes on A, P comes on C and Q comes on B. So basically I have to take out this triangle and flip it like this. I repeat, imagine cutting out this triangle and flipping it. So R will come here, Q will come here and P will come here. I repeat, cut out this triangle and flip it. So R comes here, Q comes here and P comes here. This is the meaning of corresponding vertices. That is, if I cut out this triangle, how should I place it on this triangle so I get a perfect match? So R has to come on top of A, P has to come on top of C, Q on top of P. That is the meaning of corresponding vertices. Next, corresponding angles. So how do we get the corresponding angles? Same, just like this. So first letter over here corresponds to first letter. So angle A corresponds to angle R. So angle A corresponds to angle R. Second letter corresponds with second letter. Second letter over here is B. Corresponds with second letter over here Q. That is angle Q. Third letter angle C. Corresponds with third letter over here. That is angle P. That means which pair of angles are equal? Angle A is equal to angle R. So angle A is equal to angle R. Angle B is equal to angle Q. So angle B is equal to angle Q. And angle C is equal to angle P. So angle C is equal to angle P. So whenever we have two same things, we use the same symbol. Same symbol over here, same symbol over here, same symbol over here. So angle A is equal to angle R. Angle B is equal to angle Q. Angle C is equal to angle P. That is the meaning of corresponding angles. Now finally, corresponding sides. So how do we get the corresponding sides? We have to take combination of two letters. So first we'll take the combination of the first two letters. First two letters over here, first two letters over here. What are the first two letters? AB. So AB, side AB, use this symbol for line segment, corresponds to first two letters over here, that is RQ. Now you can also change the order, that is instead of AB you can write BA, instead of RQ you can write QR, that's fine. Next, first and second letter done. Now second and third letter corresponds to second and third letter. So what is second and third letter over here? BC. So BC corresponds to second and third letter over here, that is QP. So instead of QP I can also write PQ. It's absolutely fine. So we're done with first and second, second and third. One more combination, first and third corresponds with first and third. What is first and third over here? A and C. So AC corresponds with first and third letter over here, RP. RP or PR, your choice. So as simple as that. So just write down your congruence statement, label 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Corresponding vertices and angles are very simple. 1 with 1, 2 with 2, 3 with 3. For corresponding sides, combination of two letters. So first two letters, second and third letter, second and third letter, first and third, first and third. Right? So this is the meaning of corresponding vertices, corresponding angles, and corresponding sides. Let's also mark it. So see, AB is equal to RQ. So AB is equal to RQ, same symbol. Next, BC is equal to PQ. So BC is equal to PQ. Different symbol from that. So these two are equal. AC is equal to RP. So AC is equal to RP, that is over here. So that is how you do your marking. So corresponding vertices, corresponding angles, and corresponding sides. So this is how you have to solve such type of questions. Do draw your figure, do mark it like this. For corresponding vertices, make a dashed line, that is P corresponds with C, R corresponds with A, Q corresponds with B. For corresponding angles, use the same symbol for equal angles. And for corresponding sides, use the same symbol for corresponding sides, that is equal sides. So this is what is meant by correspondence of triangles. Sorry, this is what is meant by congruence of triangles. So correspondence or congruence is the same thing. So whenever you're given the correspondence statement like this, do write it like this. Ensure you don't make a mistake in copying. Here ABC, here also ABC. Here RQP, here RQP. Do not change these letters, otherwise you'll get a wrong answer. Right? So whenever you have a correspondence statement, just write the congruence statement, label 1 to 3, 1 to 3, draw your figures and get the corresponding vertices, angles and sides. As simple as that. So this is how you solve such type of questions. So whenever you have a congruence statement or a correspondence statement between two triangles, we can get the corresponding vertices, corresponding angles and corresponding sides.